doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L Podcast.
Nothing. Tito's in the building, man. What's happening, my boy? You got a new tape out.
Hardest ever drop.
Talk about the tape a little bit, bro, and talk about the response so far, man.
I mean, really, if you know how I move like on some like, I might just do this. I just wake up one day and say I might just do this. So the tape, really, I just woke up like, yeah, I'm about to do a tape. And nigga, I knocked the tape out in like a week and a half. And nigga, dropped that bitch. And really, this is the best response I ever got from any tape I ever dropped. And it was really small compared to what I usually drop. I usually drop like 12, 13 songs. I just dropped 8 songs this time.
Yeah. You're still keeping the same flow, the punches. You never switched up from it. It's been working. I mean, you're the only person that's really doing that.
And I'm still getting traction, D.
Yeah. I mean, we do see people like kind of emulating what you're doing in little bits and pieces of their songs and stuff like that, which in the end is a good thing because it shows that it's something worthy of copying or worthy of taking, you know what I'm saying? For people to be like, all right, let me sample what Tito's doing and shit. So it happens to everybody, obviously. But you're pushing with it, and you said the response is good this time around more than anything else you dropped?
Not anything else. Doja Cat was like, the response for that was just out of this world for me. You know what I mean? Like, Doja Cat, that song was a life changer for me, for real. But shit, I'm saying as far as my other like projects, yeah, this the best response I ever got from any other project. But Doja Cat was dropped as the single, so yeah, can't compare that. Doja Cat was ain't nothing ever did what Doja Cat did for me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, legendary, bro. I was talking to some cats about the response from music and the actual flow of cash that intakes from streaming and high amounts of streams and everything like that. Is the amount of money, is it livable like yet? Is music livable just off of music? Can you see it coming soon, or do you feel like the process is still like?
No, not yet. My streams really just my streams really just start coming in like going crazy. Like at first, I come on the scene. All my videos and shit, they going viral on Instagram and shit, like getting all these thousands and thousands of views because they like, first of all, what the fuck is this nigga saying? 2, this nigga jumping around, you know what I mean? So I'm just now getting to the point, like after after Doja Cat, like niggas really start being able to be in the car listening to Lil Tito, like, I don't know if I got better at making music or what it is or shit. They just know what's going on now. That's probably what's going on.
I think a part of it is the factor of when somebody finds any moment of success, you want to start listening or paying more attention to them because everybody else is too. And it feels like better when a lot of people are paying attention to somebody to listen to them or pay attention to them. You know what I'm saying? When you get that attention on you, which is unfortunate, right? Because like talent is talent, skill is skill at the end of the day. It's rare, bro. I remember back in the day, I used to actually look up bands that were never heard of and just like listen to them. Like, man, I'm the only one that knows about this shit, and I used to be happy about that shit.
Yeah, it'd be the exclusiveness, man.
Yeah, it'd be like I wouldn't even tell my friends about some shit I was listening to.
Niggas in high school used to sell unreleased music.
Really?
Yeah, they used to sell because they'd be their family member or some shit. Got that shit, nigga. They'd be selling that bitch.
Yeah.
$35 for a song. Shit.
And so, like, when they were, so you're saying at school you had friends that would sell unreleased music.
Yeah, that's how hype it was to have a song that nobody else knew.
That's crazy, bro. So like,
because I'm not paying $35 for a song. I'm just wait till it come out, search it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or Apple Music.
Can you pull your microphone in? Yeah, that's pretty wild. I remember, there was a rapper from Toronto named Chaos. This was like 15 years ago. I was listening to this cat, and I was like not trying to tell none of my friends about it. I was like, I don't want nobody to know because I know y'all are gonna go tell everybody that y'all are the ones who found this motherfucker, and then I'm gonna look like I was like, I just wanted that ego trip. But nowadays it's like the opposite. Now it's like, bro, unless everybody's listening to that motherfucker, I'm not listening to that motherfucker type shit.
I'm type of like, yeah, I put you on, nigga. Every time I see you listening to the song, I put you on, nigga.
Yeah. What's up with the fellas, man? Your worst generation, you guys still together?
Yeah. Hell yeah, we done added. How many of us is now? It's 5 of us now. Yeah.
Who's the new member?
We got City Star J, BTRJ, and Bossy V.
Is it the same clique as far as like how you guys all mesh together and it's just the chemistry's there right away?
It's like, yeah. It's the same thing. Like, we schedule studio lock-ins and shit like that. So
yeah,
it'd be nice. Yeah, it's a nice little. It's a nice little vibe. We would bang out a song real quick. We just all go in the booth and do what we gotta do and get up out there.
So you guys aren't recording the cars no more, type shit.
Sometimes. Like I just did a song for Rock Tape in the car.
Really?
Yeah.
What's up with the cars? Is it just because like it gets the sound through well, or just conveniency?
Convenient. Like I gotta do. Where you at, gang? All right, bet.
So you're just recording songs in the
He's
fucking car?
calling me TJ. I take it to the max.
What?
I fucked up. Man, fuck it.
I'm saying though, like the car thing, is it just convenient? So it's just convenience, right? And the sound comes through good enough for it to be passable.
Huh?
The sound is good enough to be passable. Like nobody notices that it's recorded in the car.
Yeah, bro. Like niggas be like, they don't believe me when I tell them like certain songs is made in the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah. Even with the cell phones now, people are
but
shooting like movies.
I ain't gonna
of
lie,
that shit.
that song in particular was fucked up because the nigga accidentally did something with my last bar and took it off and put the other bar on there twice. So I just say the same bar twice at the end of my verse.
For real?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
He's let that bitch go out and that bitch got on Apple and I listened to it. I say, bro.
Bro, it's crazy when like weird shit happens. They were talking about Danny G, one of Baby Tron's producers. They said that when they released Baby Tron's latest album, they accidentally really uploaded a previous album all over again. So it wasn't the new album. So all of his fans, when they went to go peep the new drop, it was the same album they already all heard. and so Danny G was basically saying that the reason Baby Tron didn't top the charts with his last tape was because they had to re-upload it and it was too late by the time they had to re-upload it. Little fucking mistakes and little things it's crazy when that shit happens, bro. Even talk about how the Tom Cruise movie when they released The Mummy, when they released the trailer for The Mummy with Tom Cruise, they forgot to fucking have any music in the playback for the trailer. So all you're hearing is yelling and people talking and no music and no atmosphere sounds.
Are you talking about The Mummy with Brendan Fraser?
No, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise movie?
Yeah, there's a Tom Cruise movie called The Mummy, and in the trailer for it, they forgot to add all atmosphere sound effects. They forgot to add all music, so it's just you hear yelling and screaming from Tom Cruise and people on the set. It's freaking weird. But like, it's crazy how these small mistakes can jack up everything. Even when you upload to Instagram, sometimes you're almost like you find the perfect time to release something and drop something, and then you watch it after you release it, and you're like, oh fuck, my dick was showing at the end of that bitch, and you gotta erase like the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I ain't never had my dick showing at the end of that bitch. Yeah.
I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? It's happened. Literally, it's literally happened.
No, that's kind of crazy. How did your dick get in the video?
Because I was up, so I have a lot of dick pics on my phone.
You just lost me, bro.
What?
You saying dick pics, dog?
I have my own dick pics on my phone.
What do you
my
take them
dick.
for? So you just be at the crib like, look at my dick.
Nah, sometimes I'll be like shaving it, and then I'll be like, all right, let me make sure that I'm doing it right. So I'll get different angles of me shaving my balls.
Bro, that's cool. It's
Anyway,
cool
this is how it happened. Right? So I'm in this application called InShot where you edit videos. Like I accidentally selected the skit and then one of the videos of my balls, and then I uploaded that bitch. And then I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize for like 5 minutes. And some people were commenting like, bro, what the fuck is this ending shit going on? And I had to delete the video. I'm like, I'm just talking about mistakes, man. That's all I'm talking about right now.
The only mistake I ever made on Instagram was probably I upload a reel with my flyer on there 1,000 times. Because, when you upload a picture, only put it on there for like 0.2 seconds. So you got to keep adding the same picture for it to become real. And I tried to add my song on there. I was supposed to add my song on there, and I forgot to put my song on there. I uploaded it. And then, so I had to redo the whole thing over if I want to put my song in there, basically.
Do you think it's embarrassing, like, for an artist to post something and see that they didn't get any engagement, so they take it down and then, like, they re-upload it the next day at a different time to see if it's gonna, like, pop off? But just like you already knew that motherfucker had uploaded it.
Yeah, me personally, I don't know if it's embarrassing, but me personally, I just leave that shit up, dog. Like,
Just fuck it, right?
yeah, that shit. Yeah.
The worst is when you see, like, female, like, or like anybody post like a picture slide of themselves, and then they, like, it's like 2:00 in the morning, that bitch goes 100 likes, and then you wake up in the morning and you go and you look at their page and then they re-uploaded it with the same caption and shit, and I'm always like, it kind of is whack, right? Because it's like, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it for the likes and engagement, or are you doing it because you thought it was sweet to do it, or you had something to say at that moment?
At that point, you're thinking about what people looking at when they come to their page.
Yeah.
They trying to impress somebody. You know what I mean? They trying to look a certain way.
Yeah.
Me personally, I just drop some shit. If it don't get no likes, whatever.
Yeah, I like how you do that. There's more freedom in what you do, where it's just like, I'm going to keep posting and keep uploading without worrying about what the fuck the result is or response is, right?
Yeah.
That's what's holding a lot of people back from even releasing a lot of content, is that they're so worried about the engagement that they sacrifice, like, trying something new or stepping out of their comfort zone, right?
Yeah, that's like I say. I ain't never said I wasn't going to drop a song.
What do you mean?
Wait, what was we just talking about?
We're talking about how, like, regardless of what the response is, you're going to put out what you want to put out.
Oh, yeah. Like, I ain't never said I was going to drop a song. Even times I done left the studio and I'm like, I hate this song. Shooting the video, I hate this song. And I'm like, shit, I'm still going to drop this bitch, though. I didn't just waste my studio time and my time period, you know what I mean? Like, my lyrics, I'm about to drop this bitch.
But don't you see it as a workout, though, sometimes, where it's just like, all right, I made something it's not good. It's just a workout. Like, it's just, I went in the studio and just did some shit that is not working. Let's leave it alone. Just working on the craft without having to promote it.
Only time I ever did some shit like that is, like, the day I did my Christmas song. I had two. So it's this place called The Lofts. I don't know if you probably know.
Yeah, I know The Lofts. Yeah, of
The
course.
Lofts, okay.
RJ used to work there.
Yeah, so I had two different studio niggas in the same loft, two engineers in the same loft. I mean, the same building, two different lofts. Anyway, so I had scheduled one, and then, like, as soon as I end that bitch, the other one start.
Mm.
So So I do my Christmas song. I go crazy on that bitch, nigga. By the time I get to the other studio, I'm just I was just had writer's block.
Yeah.
So shit, I just really did like half the song. It was like, shit, I just pay you for the hour, bro. Like, shit.
Do you think, like,
I left that bitch early too.
Do you think there's I kind of freaked my girlfriend out yesterday because I was sitting in bed and just staring at the ceiling, going like, bro, I kind of think that Detroit's music scene is one big illusion, and that the amount of success that's being portrayed isn't actually what's happening. And it's kind of a scary factor, because when I'm looking at it, it's almost like, it's like if I'm holding up a diamond from like 100 feet away, and you see it and you go like, oh, that motherfucker's got something, but then you get closer and closer and you realize it's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes I'm thinking like, bro, you know how, like, everybody's marketing themselves and everybody's promoting themselves on these platforms to make themselves seem like shit's going on that's not really going on type shit? That creates the illusion for the younger artists and everybody around in the scene to go like, all right, shit's going down, but when you look at the money and the results, it's not really there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You think it's part of it's an illusion, and the success that's actually happening around here isn't as much success that actually is a reality?
Oh yeah, definitely. I know. You know how many rappers I know? Like, probably like big. They big as hell. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna put no names or nothing like that out there. But you know how many rappers I know that don't have cars and don't even some niggas don't even know where they sleeping at for real. Like. And they supposed to be rappers and niggas that's supposed to be rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit just crazy, man.
It is. It's
an illusion.
It's an illusion, though. And everybody's like, Detroit's on fire. But it's like, bro, I watch everything. And I'm there at the events. I see what's going on, bro. Like, 99% of the time, it's not what it looks like when they're promoting it. But the people buying it aren't even really the consumers of entertainment. It's more of the people that are just paying to play and be involved in it because they think something big's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, if I get, let's just say, for instance, I had T Grizzly on my couch right now. T Grizzly pulls up, comes on my couch, does an interview.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, all these cats are gonna be like, oh shit, T Grizzly was on that bitch. I'm gonna go on that bitch. Whatever the fuck they're thinking, however the fuck they think they're gonna get on this bitch. But to them, that makes this bigger, even though it really doesn't. It's more like people are investing in something that they think is a big deal when it's not. And those people that are investing in it are really just like falling for the illusion that there's success happening when there isn't really success happening. I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically like a false illusion of, because this person has a name, I'm gonna buy a feature from him.
That's what I was just about to say. Features.
Yeah, features are the same way. You look at somebody and you go, this artist has a huge name, I'm gonna buy a feature and then it's gonna help me. But it's like that. Their business is to look huge so they can sell you a feature that's worthless.
I think artists' problems be when they buying features and shit. Like, they don't be having no catalog, right? And they go buy a feature, and then okay, they buy a feature. Let's say this song, they buy a feature. This song go crazy. Let that bitch get 100, 200K, 300K, whatever. Nigga, okay, you ain't got no catalog though. So even if your verse sweet as hell, bro, nigga gonna go to the nigga go listen to the song, he gonna be like, oh, that nigga sweet. He gonna try to search up your name, and then what? All he got is what? This song with
that big artist,
T Grizzly.
Yeah,
like he don't have no solos, none of that.
Yeah, it's a jump starter. They go like, okay, I'm gonna start my rap career. I got a connection to this person. I can pay him and start my career with this.
It don't work.
It doesn't really work. But that's who's feeding the fact that these artists are building the illusion of success at such a high level is making people willing to pay the amount of money to be a part or associated with that person or collaborate with that person, not realizing that in the end, the actual outcome and the result isn't going to benefit you that much.
Yeah, because I'm not saying don't buy a feature. Buy a feature because, yeah, I mean, you want to have that good look in your catalog.
I'm not saying don't buy a feature. I'm saying to you that the illusionary success of artists makes people pay for features, which is funding the artist to stay alive, even though that the artist's success isn't as great as it seems. And that's what's propagating them to stay successful in the first place, is the fact that they're getting these features from people who think they're bigger than they are. And that's my whole point about it being an illusion. It's almost like we think that success is happening because these guys have marketed themselves in such a prolific way that you think being associated with them is going to gain you success. Detroit doesn't really have like a strong infrastructure as far as you can go here and here and here and here and here and here to make money and to make a living off of music. They say in LA, if you have LA support alone, just LA, you can have a career. You can have literally like a living career as long as you're talented, skilled, responsible, all that shit. But just in LA, I really don't think you can do that in Detroit. I don't think you can sit here in Detroit and be super successful and just be here like, all right, I figured it out in Detroit. Like you gotta be moving and maneuvering and going out and flying out and shit like that.
And I think that's because like, let me think how I can say it. Like, Cali is more like hood based than Detroit. Like, so everybody, and if you from a certain hood, you only fuck with people from that hood for real when you in Cali. So when a nigga start rapping from that hood, you know what I mean? All the niggas around him is just, you know what I mean? They don't really fuck with nobody else from no other hood. They're not putting their money towards no rapper from the other neighborhood. You know what I mean? So that's what I got out of it.
But
That's
you're saying in LA that's what happens?
That's what I think it happened in LA.
I seen it in Detroit too, though. I seen in Detroit, it's like you're just really repping your side, or you're repping who.
Yeah, but a side is crazy because Detroit got so many rappers on one side. You know what I mean? They not getting pushed as much as a single artist coming from one neighborhood.
Yeah.
It don't be like they neighborhoods be big. It be from a certain street to a certain street.
The thing is, do you think that you can find success? You personally, Tito, can Tito find success in Michigan and in Detroit, where it's going to be like you can build a fan base that's big enough around here that can propel you to be big enough across the country?
Niggas be like, you're the greatest rapper alive. Da, 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 da. I just gotta keep pushing, bro. All I gotta do is keep building my fan base like I'm doing. My fan base get bigger and bigger every day.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be out of here pretty soon. Like, yeah, it's like that.
Has anybody been reaching out to you? Has any of the
Recently, ain't no rappers been reaching out to me. Mm-hmm. Ain't no rappers really been reaching out to me.
Remember when you were first like popping off and like really coming in, like you just had busted into the scene, you come in and attacking with videos and all that shit, and you were getting like, that's when like the like even bigger artists were reaching out to you the most. I remember seeing that shit. What do you think makes it over time where it's like, is it just like I see
they
you
just get used to a nigga? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all it is. They get used to a nigga, or not even like they feel like they get used to a nigga, so they stop paying attention. You know?
Do you think it's like
I do the same shit. Like I see a nigga video, I watch a nigga post a million videos, and I be like, all right. I get to a point where I'm just every time I see his shit, I'm just scrolling past it. Even though I might like it and scroll past it, because it's like, I don't know, I just get tired of hearing a nigga voice sometimes or something.
Are we at the point where like whatever we ended up liking is what we're liking? How often?
You know what it is too? I'm a new rapper. Like I've been on the scene since 21 or 22. I dropped Escape in 22, so I've been on the scene since 22. Like the Detroit, like had recognition. I started having recognition in 22.
So yeah, you're still you're pretty damn new.
I'm a new rapper, so basically right now what niggas is doing is they sitting back and seeing like, do he want to rap, or is he just out here? Is he a one hit wonder?
I got an argument for that though, because sometimes you'll see somebody come out. I'm not gonna name names, but you'll see somebody come out and they'll get like a little burst of a viral moment with a song, roughly new rapper. And then every rapper in Detroit is trying to get a hold of them to do something with them because they need that shit to be in their vault. I got the shit with that person. That person blows. I got that shit with the person. Or they just want to fuck with them.
Their problem is they don't make it exclusive.
What do you mean?
You didn't make yourself exclusive. If you on everybody's song, your verse not really is worth as much as it was if you was on a couple niggas' songs.
They vault a lot of that shit though. Like I know artists that with big names that will be like, all right, this motherfucker's hot. I'm gonna get him in the studio with me. Nobody's gonna really know that this shit's happening except for maybe a picture somebody might post. If we're gonna forget about it by next year, I have that bitch in the vault. We're not releasing that shit till I want to release it or till I think it's the right time to release that bitch. I've seen that happen like tons of times.
Yeah, because niggas be just sitting back waiting.
That's what I'm saying. Sitting back waiting.
See, it's like, it's like like it's really a dick suck.
Well, not only that, but it holds more value.
Yeah, it's really like dick suck. Like a nigga see a monkey see monkey do. You know what I mean? Like a nigga see a nigga do something he want to do, he did.
Yeah, that's true too. Do you ever
like
I was gonna say, do you ever acquire new, like, I personally haven't like found people new to listen to or whatever, but like, do you add people to your playlist, like new shit, like new, like just like new artists or some artists that you kind of fuck with and you just add them, or are you just scrolling like you said, like, are you just like, all right?
Sometimes I just put my a lot of times I find songs from either my brother or nigga. I be on Instagram and I see a picture and just I just think of I think of a word, they pop up to my head. I search that bitch on there, find a song that go with the picture, and sometimes I end up liking the song. Like that's how I got hip to the Cali artist, EBK J-Bo. Like I don't listen to no Cali artist, but I heard his shit on there and I listen to him. Shit, but other than that, I really all I listen to is like CEO Trail, No Cap, and myself.
Yeah.
Really.
So that's what I'm saying. Overall, you probably hear going through social media or just hearing on the radio probably like 10 to 15 songs a day. Clips, mini clips, whatever the fuck, or either full songs if you're just playing whatever the fuck's going on in your station. Doesn't it mean something? Like are we like becoming less interested in music because there's such a fucking high amount of shit being released all the time? Or are we just not hearing good shit anymore? Cause like, how the fuck when we were growing up, we had all these fucking songs we're collectively listening to, like we still play to this day. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we're not really adding new shit to our playlist for real. Like, only person I listened to recently that's new was like Larry June. And like, I still don't for real listen to him like that. I just like, if I'm at a party or some shit and people tell me to play some shit, I'm gonna play some Larry June.
First of all, the quality of music is different. Like, music was a soothing thing back then, or you know what I mean, or something that you could like. It was really well put together. I could say, like, I don't know how to really explain it, but the way and then that bring me to like another topic. Like I say, being famous back in the day, not like how it is now. Like back in the day, you got a nigga like Michael Jackson, right? Michael Jackson, this nigga. They see this nigga, they passing out and shit. They doing all types of wild shit. You see a nigga nowadays, shit, it's like, oh shit, they go Blueface. Let me go see if some niggas, oh shit, let me go get a picture. Me, I'm damn near famous, so I just be like, oh shit, what up, brody, you know. But some niggas like, oh shit, let me go get a picture of that. But other than that, niggas not passing out shit because we see niggas on social media 24/7. We see these niggas all day on their story like, what's up? This is what I look like right now.
Who do you think is the closest to that, though? That is as close to as what Michael Jackson was during his time? That could probably make somebody almost pass out.
Uzi?
You think Uzi Vert is comparable to Michael Jackson's?
I don't know. No. I can't say that. Make somebody pass out, though?
I mean, close enough.
Come on, dog.
I think like well, you know who like makes people cry is like Taylor Swift. Yeah, Taylor Swift makes women
what
like,
about
people cry. She's pretty big.
Dog and didn't one of the Jonas Brothers kill themselves for some shit?
Did they?
Or
I don't think so, Jay. I would have heard about that. Jonas Brothers.
No, I don't know if it was the Jonas Brothers. Who made that everyone else in the room could see it. Who made that?
I don't know. I never even heard of that shit.
That baby, you light up my world like nobody. You know that song?
I know that song.
That's the same.
The way that you blah 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 blah. I don't know. But one of them killed themselves.
Yeah, one of them One Direction niggas killed themselves.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And like bitches was killing themselves.
Damn.
Like I ain't gonna say bitches R.I.P. because and they was really kids, you know.
Oh, that's messed up. Yeah,
but it's still crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
Like
a famous person you ain't never met dying, you like, that's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah.
So I could say them. One Direction.
No, okay, so boy bands definitely are probably as close to you can get as to what Michael Jackson was, but I don't really count them because boy bands are a different type of chemistry with like usually they're talking about emo stuff anyway, so like more women are like already in that kind of, you know, what's that word? They're already in that kind of like state of like vulnerability to cry or to be like in that position. But Michael Jackson was like beyond just a legend in his own right, just because of the amount of music he put out, his story, his way of putting himself out in the world. So singularly, can you look at somebody and say it is a question? Singularly, in this day and age, can you say one person resembles almost the amount of success or the reaction from the fans as Michael Jackson did? And I think Taylor Swift is somebody that's
Beyonce,
a possibility.
Maybe?
Huh?
Beyonce?
You think
maybe?
Beyonce makes people cry? Yeah, I think she does, actually. You might be right about that.
Beyonce?
You know, somebody the other day was talking to me, and like this happens to everybody, but somebody was talking to me, he's like, bro, I gotta hug you, bro. And I was like, all right. And like, I know what he meant, because you know there's like somebody that if you met them right now, they'd be like, damn, bro, that motherfucker, like there's some type of holiness to this motherfucker. Not saying that I am, but I'm just saying like even in you, like you think about this motherfucker so highly of what he's accomplished, and you've been watching his career so long that like hugging him would be like, or giving him a handshake would be crazy to you. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, only nigga I'd probably be like, yeah, I gotta shake that nigga hand. It's my nigga Wayne. Yeah,
Lil Wayne would fuck you up, right?
Yeah, Wayne fucked me up. Other than that, anybody else would just be like, I don't know. I just look at niggas like regular niggas. You got a regular nigga with money.
I do too, but there is definitely somebody that we can all be like, holy shit, bro. If I'm not gonna laugh, if I met like Chappelle used to be that kind of person. I mean, like if I met Dave Chappelle like 5 years ago, I'd have been like, bro, what the fuck? Now, I mean, it's all different shit.
I just think Wayne is a complete genius because the nigga just said, well, and his timing was perfect. Like, cause when that nigga came in the industry, it was like down there early for real. Like, wasn't nothing different going on for real. Everybody was really rapping the same still.
Yep.
And then the nigga came and he say, I'm about to do every flow in the world I can. He did that shit.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
He was with Hot Boys, I think, for a second, or like somewhat associated with Hot Boys for a second. I remember like the late 90s or early 2000s. I can't remember, but all I remember is this. I was a Wayne hater forever. I was just a Wayne hater. I don't know why. I was like, everybody likes him. I don't like him. I was like,
Cause you ain't like that.
I was just the type of person. If everybody said to like something, I'm like, I don't like it. Like everybody's talking about Lord of the Rings. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. Like type person. But Lil Wayne, I wasn't rocking with him just because I was on hate shit. But anyway, I was listening to some song by like Birdman or some shit. And the end of the song, Wayne comes out of nowhere and goes, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. And he just keeps saying that for like 3 minutes straight. I'm like, this is the hardest shit I ever heard, son. Like, and all he kept saying was just drop it like it's hot.
His voice just natural as hell. Like,
yeah. I'm like,
it's natural as hell on the beat.
But that motherfucker was like, bro, he just got to capture me with like 3 words. Drop it like it's hot, 4 words. Like, that's, I don't know. But then I started, he came out with a song with Tiger recently.
I'm gonna be honest, that's gonna be some niggas' problem. Some niggas' voices just don't sound right on beat. Or maybe they should just get different beats.
No, sound's a huge thing.
Yeah, like that's what it is. Because I know I sound natural as hell on the beat. I don't know if it's just because I ain't never made a beat in my life, and I know exactly how it's gonna come on and all that first listen. Like I know exactly when the beat gonna drop, all that, just because off of being a rapper. So. I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, you definitely have something, bro. Yeah, you definitely, especially with the flow and the way the punches is really what kills it on some Big L shit. Where it's like, even though he didn't pause as much in between, it's like.
Wait, you say also what?
Big L, Big L, artist from the '90s. One got shot in the back of the head in the car.
I ain't never heard of him.
Big L?
Nope.
He's a punchline king. Big L was like a punchline king in hip hop. He was like a legend. He died like. I'm listening
to him on my way home.
Yeah, listen to Big L. I thought that was one of your influences. But yeah, Big L was he was huge, bro. He was like, even Eminem made a song where he added Biggie and Big L to the song just to collaborate with them after they passed away. But Big L was huge, bro. He was the punchline king of rap, and then he unfortunately got. I think he accidentally was murdered. I don't think he wasn't the target, but he was in a car, and they thought somebody else was in the car, and they shot it up, and he got killed.
My first influence probably Wu.
Wu-Tang Clan?
No, Al Wu. My brother probably first, then Wu. Then probably Wayne, Cash Kid.
Isn't Al Wu from Detroit?
Yeah, he died in 2018. Yeah.
He was so your brother was your first influence for music?
Yeah, definitely.
What was he doing?
He was rapping. Yeah, he just like got to the point where he was like shit, I don't wanna you know what I mean? He was like, I wanna be a regular person.
Why he found success and it was too much?
Yeah.
How come you never talk about your brother?
Cause man, you know what I mean? He just don't want the publicity, you know what I mean?
He wants to stay out the way?
Yeah, type shit.
Damn. Did he have notoriety in Detroit?
Yeah, he had a little name.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What year?
Probably like from like 2012 to like 2020.
Oh, so you're on some like Baby Tron, nobody knows my dad's a part of ICP type shit.
Nah, bro.
My dad's payroll Giovanni, bro. Nobody knows.
That's what I be telling niggas, like, bro, I could have rolled so many different ways, bro. But I'm like, bro, I'll make my own lane, bro. You know what I mean?
So he has no hand in your success except for his influence.
Yeah, his influence, you know what I mean? His little, like I say, my, we wasn't on camera. We was having that conversation, but you know, my cameraman, I got my little connect through him, you know, and shit. So That's how I met my cameraman, through my brother. That was my brother's friend. So, and yeah, like he the first person my brother had a studio. First person put me in the studio. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
How was where was the influence from Al? How did it start?
Just listening to him for real. You know what I mean? It's just hard.
Talk about Al a little bit. I know recently they just said his 5 years was like last week. I think it was 5 years.
Yeah, man, he just had some crazy punchlines, dog. Like, I don't know, but he just say some off the wall shit that you wasn't thinking of. That's why I rap like that. So, yeah.
I think I forgot who came on a podcast recently and said that they're comparing Rio to Eminem. Did you see that?
I don't know about that.
Oh, let's listen to it, man. It's the first time we're gonna do a playback on the fucking couch.
What?
Let's see. I want to see your opinion.
Rio, Eminem. Eminem is a fucking lyricist, dude.
Hold on. Let's listen to it before we jump into conclusions here.
Rio, I don't think Rio is even in competition.
Okay, so look, Peasy
with,
compares Eminem to Rio. Let's listen to it.
He's like fearless with this type of shit he say. It just like got my attention. Like I listen to music, so I really ain't hear no shit like that since like Eminem or something. You know what I'm saying? Then I heard him just saying all type of crazy shit, and it was just funny as hell. Right. And I'm like, well, this could be something. Just was he was saying. Shit,
oh no, dog. He wasn't like, but he wasn't comparing him to. Like he wasn't saying like as far as lyrics and stuff. He was just saying that they both say crazy shit.
Yeah. So he basically Peasy is saying that he hasn't heard an artist say crazy shit since Eminem to that degree of craziness. That's what Peasy's basically saying. Can you agree with that from Detroit? I think Rio's the one who said like he would.
I think I may probably agree with that. I don't know.
He might be. I think he's the one who said pack a pregnant lady, and pack the baby. Like he said some shit that was kind of crazy one time I heard. I was like, that's too much. But Eminem did say some crazy ass shit for sure. Eminem would just talk about killing his. You can't say that on YouTube anymore, but doing stuff with his moms, which is crazy. I don't think you can top that, and I don't think anybody from Detroit would ever say some shit like that. Yeah. I don't think anybody would ever say in this day and age would ever say something about doing his own mom.
I mean, it's cool in this day and age, but probably back in the day though, a nigga would be like what you just say?
No, right now you couldn't say that.
Weirdo.
I don't think you could say that right now.
Right now, man.
You could say that?
Right now, these niggas is gay. Why are y'all laughing, bro? They gay.
What are you talking about?
These niggas is gay. Think about it. Most of these rappers coming out is gay, right? Like we keep seeing little shit like, oh, such and such did this, such and such did that. You know what I mean?
Something sus, yeah.
Yeah.
Jail shit. The people in
now
jail.
We got niggas painting their nails. Like, you know what I mean? And guess who these niggas is? These the biggest niggas in the world. The niggas that everybody listening to. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
These is their influences. So this is who they act like, this is who they dress like. Just like when G-Unit and all that the shit was going on, niggas walk around with big ass shirts on and big ass shorts. Everybody was gangster then. Now everybody gay.
It is. You hear like the prison stories of like people are doing sus stuff in prison to whatever, evade whatever, and you're seeing these articles and you're seeing like a lot of crazy allegations being made on rappers and artists, and it's more prolific now than ever that you're seeing these things. And it's almost like, damn, what are our influences now? Even Kid Cudi, bro, that was damn Cudi. Like I love Cudi, but like wearing the bride gown and all that, like he dressed up as like a bride, and I'm like, damn, Cud, like did you have to do that, bro? Like when you were legend, you made day and night, son. You made legendary stuff. Like where is this coming from?
Everybody around me will fuck me up if I tried to put a dress on.
Bro, in Detroit right now, you can't do it. You can't go, I'm the gay rapper from Detroit. I think I'm not going to say the name of the person.
I ain't gonna say, you can't say that though, because it's,
There's one that came out, yeah.
But
I don't know about the response.
It'd be like a girl response though. It'd be, you know what I mean?
Like girls fuck with him?
Yeah, that's what it would be. What else would it be?
I could see that. I could see like, all right, I'm hiding the fact that
Unless it's a gay nigga rapping straight, but he go, I don't know.
Because okay, look,
twerking in his video.
No, that's it. No, for real though. If a Detroit rapper came out as gay, would he still see success? If he was the hardest rapper, but then out of nowhere he's like, yeah, but I'm gay though. Like, would success be there? Because we saw one rapper try to do it, and it was backfired.
He had the Lil Nas exit. He had to get into the industry first. He gonna have to sneak in the industry and they be like, all right, I'm gay. Cause if a nigga can't, no.
You can't come up in Detroit.
Cause you know what I mean? Like people buy into the person. You know what I mean? In Detroit, you know what I mean? People are buying to this tough image or whatever this, or either they buying into this
homophobic.
This swipe image, little scam image. That other than that, they not buying into nobody else doing shit else. Although you see, ain't no we have a lot of amazing conscious rappers in Detroit, but they will never do nothing because, well, I ain't gonna say never, but right now they not gonna do nothing because of what's going on. You know what I mean?
You're talking about what's trending.
Yeah,
they're not gonna try to break the mold because they know it's pointless almost.
It's not even that. It's like once they hear a nigga rapping too fast, they don't even listen to him for real. Like.
Not only that, but there isn't.
If Eminem came out right now, I don't think he would have made it.
You don't think Eminem would make it if he came out with the same material he came out in the late 90s and early 2000s? If he came out with that material right now in 2023, you don't think he would be successful in Detroit?
I gotta hear some. I can't just tell you that.
How much Eminem do you know?
My name is. He might have went crazy with that. I don't know.
But a lot of what music is now wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for him. So it's kind of interesting too because
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting topic.
It is.
I can't really. I don't want to speak on nothing that I can't really. Like, I don't truly believe.
I think
I gotta truly believe it.
It's hard to say, but okay. Like since him, who's the craziest white rapper from Detroit? Like or from Michigan for real? That's just straight up white, and it's like. That raps about stuff like the way he raps about it from Michigan. Nobody really raps about what he's rapping about. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Eminem is my favorite rapper, but when I listen to his old stuff, sometimes I am like, I don't know about that one, G. Like, where it's kind of like, all right, he is crazy, bro. He's super, super lyrically talented. Yeah. But because I've become so accustomed to Detroit music, it's like I can't even see how I understand why there's so much like distance between Detroit and Eminem. I can see it, where it's like they just didn't receive it the way. They weren't the audience for that type of music. Now, the more I start processing it, it's like they weren't the audience to hear about your mom and drugs and self-harm and like just murder spree, like how you talked about in the first podcast, serial killer mentality, just like talking about killing all the time. Like Detroit really doesn't talk about it like that.
Yeah, we're a classy, broke city.
Nothing wrong with it, but it's just what it is. It wasn't the target.
Yeah, like, yeah, we're a classy, broke city, and we ain't trying to hear about niggas, man. Rio from, I don't know, man. Niggas don't really, I ain't gonna lie, niggas, only reason niggas like drug music now for real is because of they all on drugs. Other than that, I don't think that drug music was really going crazy like that.
If it wasn't for the fact that people were doing drugs?
Yep.
Somebody was telling me about how like artists go into the studio drugged up and that's why everybody's offbeat these days. And I didn't believe it until I started seeing it more so. And it's like I'm starting to think that the people who are listening are on drugs too, like you're saying. Because there's no way I can listen to a song where the guy is not on beat that many times.
Yeah.
I don't understand it at all, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You know who started that shit though?
Who? Oh, I know who. Blueface.
No, Wayne. Oh, you talking about the off? No, Wayne.
Wayne started offbeat rapping?
Wayne was the first nigga to be able to just, I ain't gonna say the first nigga, but the first nigga I know to just start talking on the beat.
Without matching the beat and without staying on beat.
Yeah, he just started talking. and then got the back to rapping. That's to a certain extent, that's offbeat rapping.
It is, but there's a meaning to it, and it's a method to it. More so, what's happening with these rappers that aren't staying on beat, it's almost like they're rushing through their fucking songs instead of actually like taking the time to process each one and sit down and. Bro, I've been in studios, and I'm sure you've been in studios with high level rappers, and you see the process for some of them. Like I've been in studios with Sada, I see his process. I've witnessed his process. It makes a lot of sense. It used to make more sense, but now it's kind of like I can see what's going on more. So it's more like, all right, let's just keep moving. Whatever we get was what we get. But I remember a time where like I would watch artists where like, no, we got to make sure this shit's on point. Like everything we're fucking doing. And now I'm sitting with other artists, these newer artists, and they're just like, this song, all right, bet, next song. And I'm sitting there going like, it's impossible for you to actually sit down and mix and master these songs properly with how many songs you're putting out. An artist will go in the studio and they'll brag about they did 30 tracks in an hour. But it's like, bro, you got to mix and master 30 of those tracks. And really, you have to pay attention to the mix and mastering process in order for the song to come out decent or radio level or for the mass majority to hear it as a professional level song. But the consumers, I guess they don't give a damn that the artist isn't on beat. Like, I don't know. It's kind of tripping me out. I don't know. I was different generations, but that's why talking to you is interesting because you are this new generation. You are the newest of the newest of this generation. Mm-hmm. So, like, what the hell are you hearing?
A bunch of bullshit. Yeah, these niggas can't rap now. That's why I just like. That's why I like. Everybody sound the same. That's what I'm gonna say. That's why I do different, you know?
Yeah. What have you been up to as far as new projects, bro?
New projects?
Mm-hmm.
So I just dropped Pack a Punch. Go get that right now. I say everywhere. What else? I got some shit coming up on Christmas.
What is it? That's a long time from now, bro.
No, it's not.
It's 2 months.
Well, you know, I'm probably gonna drop like 10 videos.
Right.
But no, I got an EP, a Christmas EP coming out. I'm gonna have a couple features on there. I'm gonna tell y'all the only feature I'm gonna tell y'all I have on there is you Matt Cash. These all gonna be Christmas samples.
For real?
Yep.
And so with the Christmas samples, did you have to get the rights to them, or is it just like you're just putting out a mixtape where it doesn't really matter if you have the rights or not?
So basically what we're doing is you take the song, the instrumental, and you make it your own.
You remake it.
Yeah, like you add your own bells and stuff over it and stuff. You can't tell me that's not my audio at that point because I'm making it. I don't know.
That's not true, but I fuck with it. I mean, fuck it. They're not going to come get you. Because that's like if you recreate like Hit 'Em Up by Tupac, the beat, and then you go like, well, we recreated it, so it's ours now. It's like, no, they were like, no, that's our shit. You just remade it. And then they sue you.
You're right. I'm high as hell.
Who gives a fuck, though, bro? Nobody's going to come after you motherfuckers. Like, unless you're generating millions of dollars off their shit, Michael Jordan does do weird-ass shit where he'll like sue a supermarket for like using his face for an advertisement. But like, that's some like rare ass shit.
You fuck with these?
Yeah, they're fire.
My girl got a pair on too. Babe, show the camera your Vans. Show them your Vans. You already did it now. We on camera. You gotta do it now. You can't just let me sit here and look stupid. Come here. I don't care if you sleepy. Oh, you say they scuff. So what you do? All right. Anyway,
let's do. You want to have your girl hop on?
Yeah, come on.
All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Sneaky shit. Fuck up scats.
Y'all ready, man? Come on.
Yeah, been rolling.
Let's go. All right, man. First time a couple. Oh no, actually it's like the 5th time, but all right, fuck it. Still, what's happening? This is I think the 4th or 5th time I met you. You want to introduce yourself to everybody real quick?
I'm Bossy V. I rap. You gotta screen. I can't even talk, y'all. I'm drunk. You gotta stream my shit. Find me on Instagram at Bossy V Official.
What's it like having being a couple in the industry together? In the music industry?
Annoying.
Why?
Everybody like to be in our business.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously you have to promote yourself as an artist. And,
People love us, but they like to be in our business.
but of course, you're gonna promote your business because that's what's happened. That's part of being in the entertainment industry as a couple, right? Yeah, Tito, that's what's part of it.
If I get in an argument, I'm not about to. It's all that making posts and stuff. That shit is childish to me.
What do you mean making posts?
Like, if we get into it or some shit, and if she posts some shit like, yeah, this nigga got me fucked up, da 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 da.
You talking about your girl posting stuff about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like
But
when my
you
girl.
just said promote it.
No.
Now you talking about the people promoting us basically with being in our business.
No.
Oh,
What
okay.
I'm saying is, if she posts something about she's upset with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about that. Of course, people are gonna be in your business. You're the one who's promoting that shit. Like, of course, you're putting it out to the world to see. Of course, they're gonna respond to it.
Yeah.
Anytime KD posts some shit where, like, I think she's mad at her man, I'm always get excited a little bit inside, like, oh shit, like, what's going on? But of course, people are gonna respond to it. But you shouldn't put it out in the first place if you don't want a response to it. That's my whole point about it.
Yeah.
What's been the fun parts about it? I know y'all are gonna have a lot of fun.
Performing.
Huh?
Performing.
You guys perform together?
Yeah, well, not like together as
we-
like a song.
Yeah, we really just got to the point where we started making music together. Like, we just really go to the studio. I get an hour, she get an hour, or whatever we get, you know what I mean, for the day, and then we just go on about our day.
How many songs do you guys have out together?
We only got one song out together.
Okay.
We got one song out together. Oh, I thought you said none. Yeah.
How is it easy to stay on a track with Tito with this type of flow that he has?
Yeah, I got my own flow, so it's like I don't gotta do his shit. I did it once on his Doja Cat, but that's it.
So as far as you guys performing, it's just like being supportive of each other is the fun part, being at the
it's
events
like,
together.
Yeah, like I go there and she'll go, or vice versa.
Yeah, that's it must be motivating and shit. What's the future as far as projects are concerned? You guys been together for a minute, but you only have one track out. Are you planning to do like a tape together?
Yeah.
And it's like, are you guys like touching on to like relationship stuff in your songs at all? Or are you guys just gonna be like, all right, let's just go ham on these bitches?
We gangsters. We assholes. We both assholes.
That's good. So it's not gonna be like
He
all
talk
sappy.
about fucking other bitches on the song with me.
That's brilliant. Tell it how it is. So basically,
Chill out, dog.
you're not Tito. You're basically not changing your lyrics. You're just like, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I normally would have said even if you weren't here.
Yeah, that's what. Well, I'm an artist.
I ain't finna change. I ain't finna be all lovey-dovey on the song either.
No, we gonna do one though.
One, we did a song. We had a song together, and we did like an unorthodox video. That was it. Like, it was a lovey-dovey video, but
We was talking gangster shit.
That's fire.
Yeah, we had went to the pond and it had like this dock that went all the way out to the middle of the pond. And yeah, we was just, we was shooting a video there. We had dressed up and shit. And we was talking gangster shit. We was walking down the dock holding hands.
Damn.
But the nigga never sent me the video back.
So there's no video of this?
We waiting on it.
we don't even know what it looked
for
like.
3 months.
Man, hurry the
But we
fuck
ain't
up
pay
with
for
these
it though.
videos.
We was just on some shit like we
Okay.
We tested out because it was a song really that we got it from a studio, like a studio we went to. He was just like trying to learn how to use the studio, so we just didn't record anything. It wasn't mixed. Nothing. So like,
How'd you guys meet, man?
really, we met on some like music shit. Really, like we were supposed to go to the studio together, and then I don't know, we just ended up texting and shit, and then FaceTime, and then we ended up, you know what I mean?
Damn. So
We
music
ended-
got you guys together.
And we ended up cause like she didn't even know who I was, and I was surprised about it, so I was mad for real.
Everybody around me knew who he was, and I just didn't know who he was at all.
That's the best way.
Yeah, but yeah, we just ended up linking one day.
That's lit. So you obviously guys have to deal with the drama of he's off doing his thing, and you got to worry about the women, and then she's off doing her thing, and then you got to worry about dudes like fucking, you know, everybody chases women in the industry no matter what. If they have a man or they have, doesn't matter. How do you like have to deal with that? Is that does that bother you? If you see like a bunch of women surrounding Tito, does it bother you to see him even though he's just entertaining?
We don't go nowhere alone.
Yeah. Oh, so you guys are just stuck together.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
We don't really try to let that shit bother us.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, especially while performing.
I like the jacket. Flaming
I hate
hot
the
Cheetos.
jacket.
It's fire.
I hate the jacket.
Why do you hate it?
That bitch be, bro, the fur be everywhere.
Is it real fur?
I don't know. I just bought it. I wouldn't.
I don't know, but she won't put it down.
Okay, so did you start? How long were you making music before you met Tito?
Before I met Tito, probably like maybe 7 months.
Okay, so you started making music way before you met him. What was the process like for you when you started making music?
I used to just be in my basement in the studio making music. That was it.
Man, her family dope, dog. Like, her dad is a rapper, and all the kids, he had all the kids rapping.
And I was like the last one. I'm the oldest. It's crazy.
So you have your siblings rap too?
They made like one song.
They gave it up.
Yeah.
So you're the only one that stuck to it, basically.
Yeah, I went in the basement one day, started rapping. They heard me, and it was just like raps from there.
What was your first hit of success to make you continue making music?
I made a little video. I never uploaded on YouTube, but I put it on my reels on Instagram, and everybody had loved it. And I was just like, oh, all right, bet. And then I did when Skillet came out with that freestyle, that little challenge. I did that, and it started buzzing. Everybody was reposting my shit.
That's fire. As far as your music right now, what's some projects people can look into?
Projects? Oh, shit. What the fuck did I just do?
You just dropped that Boss Ass Bitch song.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even drop it.
Your project was Boss Season, wasn't it?
Yeah, I dropped the EP called Boss Season, and then I didn't even drop Boss Ass Bitch. It's not even out. I just dropped the video. But other than that, yeah, it's Boss Season and damn, what was the last one called? I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Damn, how do you not know your own projects?
Eat or Get Ate.
I listen to his shit more than mine sometimes.
That's
now.
fire.
It's
What
just
is
like,
it? Eat or Get Ate or something?
what do you? Oh man, this is bad.
Yeah, how you don't know your own stuff? You tripping?
I don't know.
You drinking too much.
Oh no, don't do that to me.
You gotta put that bottle down.
Oh, what is it called?
Boss of all bosses.
Yeah, he named it. That's what's crazy.
How much is Tito helping you craft your music since he has found success with his own music to develop your style or maybe just to help you develop your songs?
A lot. I mean, as far as like he makes sure I stay in the studio when my house had a fire, so I can't be in the studio as much as I used to be. So he definitely came into play with that, like introduced me to a lot of people and shit like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't help her write her music and no shit like that.
Not the music, but just the orchestration of moving around and
yeah.
Or like
networking.
or or I did like sometimes like she didn't really like punching in at first. I done got her right in there punching in some of her verses.
Oh, so you're ruining her, bro.
No.
Punching in is the worst thing ever
No,
that's
it's
ever
not,
happened to
'cause
music.
sometimes you could get the line off perfectly instead of while you out of breath.
That's facts. Oh, so you're talking about like one bar punch. You're not talking about like
Not like what I do, no. I'm
okay.
saying, wait, what you saying about punching?
If you're talking about running out of breath punches, then it's like you ran a whole bar and then you're going to take a breath and that's a good time to stop the recording if you have to catch up with your next bar. But there's some people who literally will do like one line and have to punch to the next line and one punch to the next line. Like you're doing lines instead of whole bars.
I mean, but you know that's what you're doing too sometimes when you freestyle it. Most times when you freestyle it, so.
What do you mean?
Like when you're in a booth and you're freestyling most of the time, most people punch in.
Yeah, freestyle. Nobody's writing. Do you guys write? Do any of you guys
She
write?
writes sometimes.
All right. Yeah.
What do you find better as a process for you, writing or punching in?
It's just whatever come to me. I go one day I might just go in there and I might want to punch in some lines, and I have some stuff that was already written, so I throw it all together. So I might be like, okay, well I want to fit in some shit I just came up with. So it just go back and forth.
Going with the flow with it.
Yeah.
Whatever makes sense while you're in the studio.
Yeah, I write sometimes like on some bored stuff, but I don't really write. Like I don't write my music.
As far as you guys continuing music, what are some roadblocks that anybody that is in a relationship in the entertainment industry should look out for to make it more of a smoother sailing relationship? Because it can't be easy, obviously.
Yeah, like set y'all boundaries before y'all get in a relationship, because like, you know what I mean. Like everybody's friendly in the music industry. So you gotta know, you know what I mean? You gotta know how far you can let somebody take it.
Just let it be a relationship. Don't really think of it. I think a lot of people get the big head, and when they get into a relationship in the industry and be like, oh, well, we in a relationship, everybody know who he is, da-da-da-da. And then they don't really take the relationship serious. Like, you got to let it be a relationship before you let it try to be something else, because you ain't going to have it no more. You got to really cherish it.
Yeah, like making it a relationship. Industry relationship is not the move. It's about having a real relationship, and then if you guys happen to work in the same field, you guys get together and work on it together.
That's what makes it fun, when you can really have chemistry with somebody. Yeah.
Hey, was Tito like off camera, man? Is
the same person.
Is he heavy to deal with?
No, he's just funny as fuck. Like, I swear, we just crack jokes all day. Our birthdays is like 6 days apart.
For real?
Yeah.
I'm more of an asshole off camera.
Yeah, he's definitely an asshole.
You guys have only been dating for like a year?
Almost, yeah.
Damn. 1 year. Tito, is this your first serious relationship, man?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So this is like you guys are youngsters, man. Basically, like, you don't know what type of hell is ahead of you yet.
Oh, no, we don't know what type of hell is that. We prepare for it.
Yeah, it's good. That's good. The way that I look at relationships is like, when you're going through the honeymoon phase, the earlier stages of the relationship, you got to start building bonds and experiences together that will withstand after the honeymoon phase is over. Like, y'all might be having fun and all lovey-dovey, but once that shit runs out, you got to have something to keep you together afterwards, right? Luckily, music is a powerful tool, and the fact that you guys are in the field together is going to give you guys experiences that are going to, again, withstand and go past the honeymoon phase, and you can always have that bond together.
Yeah, we really fall back on music and, like, family. That's like the main thing.
That's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about no street shit. I don't care about no beef, none of that. All I care about is music and family.
Yeah, that's all you can really do at the end of the day.
Man.
The fame shit is kind of crazy.
Some of these niggas become a music just so they can be a gangster.
Man.
I mean, some niggas do music just so they can be a gangster. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Corny as fuck.
You just see like your one like friend out of nowhere just start a rap career that has nothing to do with any of that shit.
You ain't
They
never
have the
seen
paper.
a nigga do nothing. You ain't never seen a nigga even yell at a nigga.
Bro.
The nigga, this nigga on the song talking crazy.
When COVID was happening and I was doing music reviews, it all makes sense now. Like, the reason I was trashing so many people's songs is because these motherfuckers had just started rapping because they just got paid to become a rapper. Like, they had enough money now to shoot a music video and to, like, give it a shot. But, like, they never would have done it if they didn't have that free money to try to start in the first place. So it's like, a lot of people started the rap careers because they had the money to do it. Not because they, like, always been doing it in the basement or recording it in the car or doing it somewhere where they just found a way to budget it.
Yeah, hey, man, stop that shit.
That shit's never going to stop. You know what? You know what the secret is about that, Tito? The secret is that major artists don't want artists with no talent to stop rapping.
You know what I think? Most of these scamming ass niggas that's rapping should take their money and invest it into an artist that can rap. Because I can find a million underground rappers
bro,
that's going
investing
crazy.
in artists is all bullshit, bro. Like that.
But it's not at the same time because, bro, I do everything I do off the strength of me. You know who the fuck I'd be if I had a big homie behind me, nigga? If I had a nigga with some pay with a whole bunch of pay behind me, come on, dude. You know how much I would have spent on promotions? all that shit, all that marketing shit, that shit come into play, bro.
But at the same time, sometimes it makes the artist less motivated because they know they have a big homie funding them and they get lazy. And I've seen it, bro. I've seen more artists get signed or have a manager and lose their, motivation because now they know they got the bag versus starving artists who have to get everything on their own. I've seen that way more times.
Some people got bullshit artists, bullshit managers. Like, that's why I don't want a manager that's gonna. If I can't drop exactly how I'm dropping now, then fuck them.
No, but the thing is this. Let's just say you had... What you're talking about is having a big homie which is funding you, right? He's funding you and expecting a return eventually. Because now you got the money, you're less motivated to actually go out and get it. Eventually, most people become less motivated because they have the funding now. Versus an artist who doesn't have any management and he has to literally claw his way up and make money on his own and get his own success. Like... I always see that the person who's independent gets farther than the person who had a manager early on. Yeah, and I've met a lot of fucking artists, bro. Like, I've met artists where I'm like, God damn, the only reason you're sitting next to me right now is because you have a big homie that's funding this right now.
Yeah, I'd rather be, I definitely rather be independent. Like, why the fuck do I want to owe somebody? I'm not about to borrow $1 million from nobody. Why the fuck am I borrowing some money I don't have? That's all signing is doing, is borrowing some money. A nigga sign you for $250,000, you borrowing $250,000. I'd rather just let my streams roll, and he go get paid off your streams.
Well, because they're giving you such a high volume of cash that they're expecting you to find a way to flip it. Because the more money you have, the more ways you can figure out how to make more money off of that money. Right, they're basically giving you, they're loan sharks. They're giving you money to see how you can make more money with the money that they gave you. And so what most artists end up doing is they end up spending their whole bankroll on personal stuff or just spending it in marketing strategies that don't work or spending it with videographers or whoever with things that don't work. And they blow out their whole fund, basically. Their whole loan, they blew it. And then the loan sharks are going to come back and figure out how to make a profit off you after that. That's pretty much how the game works. Yeah. Or they write it off. Some labels will be like, fuck it, we lost on this guy. Like, write it off. Like, all right.
I'd rather just be independent, get paid. Because my fan base going to grow regardless. Bro, your fan base going to grow regardless.
Yeah, but think about it like...
If a nigga that got enough money to sign you looking at you, who else looking at you?
I don't know. It's a tough question because I've seen a lot of fucking fail. Man, it just goes all the way back to like the illusion of what's happening in Detroit, and not just Detroit hip hop in general. It looks like there's more success than there is, so it's like a scary thing. All the money, right? Like people get signed for $1 million deals. You got signed for $1 million deals. Like you just said though, that ain't your money, bro. Like you have to pay that money back. Plus, you have to give them a return. They didn't just give you that money just to be like, oh fuck, here's $1 million. Hey,
that's just as good as me saying, hey, yeah, let me borrow $1 million and I'm going to bring you more back.
Yeah, that's the whole point of what's happening in the music industry. And so it's fucking... Bro, it's such a convoluted conversation that I feel like if there was a CIA for rappers, we'd all be assassinated for having the talk.
Yeah, that's why I just...
I try to stay away from it because I'm trying not to hurt the pockets of the big dogs. Like, one thing I was going to say about artists is major artists don't want artists with no talent to stop rapping because they're making money off the artists with no talent. They're making money off of these guys because the guys who have dreams of becoming successful and buying a feature from that artist or networking with that artist and all that type of shit is what's funding some of these bigger artists.
How do you feel? So how do you feel about artists signing to another big artist for no sign-on bonus at all?
I've seen a lot of them get caught up where they feel like, okay, the artist that's been signed by a bigger artist, I've seen a lot of dilemmas happening. One big dilemma is the bigger artist is responsible for helping manage the networking and promotion of whatever releases happen from the artist that they signed. But the thing is, the artist that's signing people is so worried about their own bag as well as their own music is concerned that they have to have a balancing act of, okay, I have to promote myself and I also have to promote this artist that I just signed. I have to figure out when the best time is to do both, like, promote myself or promote my artist. Then when you do use your leverage to promote your artist, you start losing your fan base because your fan base doesn't give a damn about your artist most of the time. So then you're almost like, shit, that plan that I had to promote my artist isn't really working anymore because now my fan base is not caring about me as much because I'm promoting him. So then they go, okay, let's hold on to your music for a little bit. Let's vault your music up for a little bit so that way I can get bigger and bigger and bigger. So that way whatever I say, people will listen to me more. And then what happens is you get shelved. The bigger artist basically shelves the younger artist. The artist that they sign, they shelf you until they can figure out what to do with you. So now as being the signee, the person who's been signed, you're sitting there like, all right, when do I get to drop? When do I get to do anything? I can't do nothing because you're telling me to wait and wait and wait because you're waiting to get bigger. Or you're waiting for some specific moment to put me out there. And most artists aren't having that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the biggest dilemma is of all of it. If an artist that's not made it yet is signing artists that haven't made it yet, then there's always going to be a bad balancing act of trying to promote yourself versus promoting your artist. It's a messed up thing, bro. It's not. It's a very messed up thing.
That's why you build your shit from the ground up.
Yeah, facts. You build yourself from the ground up, and the only person who's really going to be able to save you is somebody who really fucking made it. Somebody, I'm talking about like Lil Baby type shit.
I mean, you got this shit, right? That's why you doing music, because you believe you got this shit, right? So why build this shit from the ground up then? Like, you believe in yourself that much, you can build it from the ground up.
Well, you're a prime example, right?
Yeah.
So
I ain't never signing.
You know what? You're actually right. You should never sign. Only if it was somebody with substantial weight.
I might fuck with a nigga like you, see?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Some shit like that, but other than that, no.
But even some of these artists that are getting,
because if a nigga like Lil Wayne came and said, "Hey,"
that's what I'm saying. We're talking about Lil Baby power. Let's just use Lil Baby. He's pretty big, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if I wouldn't sign a Lil Baby.
Why? You don't think he's big enough that if you were acquainted with Lil Baby, just
old Lil Baby, a 250,000 or whatever he tried to sign me for?
No, but look, here's how it works. It doesn't just work with like so when you get signed by an artist, I'm not talking about a label. I'm talking about an artist. If you get signed by an artist, their purpose is not only to fund you, but to use their marketing ability to promote you, because they have free marketing. They have Instagram, they have social media, they have the ability to market you through their own social media, through their music videos, through their YouTube channels, and all of their platforms. They're giving you that access because you're going to start being around Lil Baby now. If Lil Baby goes like, all right, Tito, I'm about to sign you. He signs you. You're about to be in my music videos. We're about to drop songs together. You're about to be with me on these flights, on these trips, at these events. You're going to be doing all this with me. Plus, I'm going to give you $100,000 up front. So you're going to be associated with him to the degree where all the people paying attention to him are, who's this dude? Who's this dude? And you're going to build a fan base naturally through that.
I don't know. I might fuck with it if a nigga give me something little like 100,000. You know, that's little compared to what that's little compared to what niggas is. You know what I mean? When niggas is walking around with 100,000. If you give me 100,000, I fuck with it because you know what I mean? I could easily get 100,000 back in the music industry.
Yeah. Bro, look what you're doing with nothing.
Exactly.
So what could you do with 100,000? You know what I'm saying? But again, it depends how much money you want out this shit. For real. Like, it depends if you want to be a multi-millionaire.
It's not even that, because I ain't got nothing. But it's like what could I do with his marketing too? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His marketing plus an extra 100. You know what I mean?
That's the whole point. You're going to be affiliated with the person that when an artist gets signed by another artist, the guy who signed you, his responsibility is to market you and network you and get you involved. It's not just to give you money. It's to be like, you're a part of this. If he really believes in you and he's not just using you as a loan shark move, like you're going to pay me back my money, they have to they're going to market you and want you to be a part of whatever they got going on. So, and okay, like just for example, Sada Baby and Skilla Baby, right? I'm not saying that Sada Baby signed Skilla Baby, but I'm just saying that Skilla Baby was a part of Big Squad. Sada Baby's his crew, basically. So Sada Baby was like, Skilla, you're going to be with me everywhere because I'm going to make sure you're going to get where you need to get by the time things need to go down. Whatever the situation is, you're going to be with me on songs, you're going to be with me at events, all this type of stuff. So that stuff works when you have a substantial enough of a fan base and you're hot enough, it can work. But it's not going to work if, for the most of the part, it's not going to really work unless you sign to somebody major. That's why I was using Lil Baby as an example, because he's big enough where if you're associated with him for long enough, you will find success eventually. I mean, no offense to like Sada and Skilla, but Skilla was the only person out of everybody that Sada was working with that came up. Right? There was 31, 32 members in Big Squad. The only person out of all that actually made a name for themselves was Skilla Baby. So that's a lot of odds we're playing here.
But you know, I feel like Skilla got pushed the most.
Yeah, because he had it.
Yeah, he had it. Yeah. I used to be sitting there telling niggas like he was sitting there doing the little car freestyles, and I'm like, but that nigga hard, and they be like, oh, Skilla Baby. Next thing you know, nigga drop Tay-B style, he going crazy.
Yeah.
Not everybody fuck with Skilla.
Yeah, that pre.
Me personally, I like Skilla more before he started doing industry stuff. He not doing industry stuff.
He got signed to Interscope for $3 million.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I like this more raw music, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. What he's doing from my perspective is he's like going like, all right, we're done with all. We're going to the mainstream. We're not.
He marketing right now. He targeting the bitches right now.
Yeah.
He targeting the fuck out of them, boy.
Girls are just consuming shit, man. Girls are just lit. I think women are really like they used to say, are the ones really making this music shit happen. I think women are listening to this music more than men are nowadays. Yeah. What are you listening to?
I've been getting a lot of.
Who are you listening to?
Me. I don't listen to everything everybody else do, for real. I listen to like undercover people, like my cousins and shit like that.
So you don't listen to anybody mainstream or anybody from Detroit that's a female artist?
I will, like on like when we go to events and stuff like that, or sometimes like in the car if I'm with my little sister or something, she listens to shit like that.
Okay, let me ask you this: who, as far as one figure from a female artist in Detroit or in Michigan, do you actually like look at a little bit and be like, I like the way she's doing that? I like
the way she's doing it?
Yeah, like the way she's moving and maneuvering, and even maybe the music is fine to you.
Oh, I mean, of course, the big one, KD, or like Rocky, shit like that.
So Cash Doll and Rocky Bad are two people you can look at in the industry and be like, all right, I like the way that they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah, only thing I don't like about like Rocky would make something and it should go private again. That's the only thing I don't like about her. But
what do you mean she'll make something and go private again?
Like, you know what, she'll just like, she go low key and then she'll drop some shit and then you won't see nothing. I don't know.
Consistency.
Yeah. It's not even that she drop consistently. She drop a lot of music, but she don't. I feel like sometimes she don't push herself the way she should. But other than that,
yeah, because that's a very off the camera conversation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
But in my opinion, I do absolutely agree. I believe Rocky Bad is so skilled and talented that she could triumph every single other Detroit artist right now.
That's like one of my favorite artists.
Yeah, I think hers is going to be a timing thing where she goes explosive more. Like, all right, I'm back, fully back, and let's go after that.
Rocky got some songs that everybody fucking know. It's just like, I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? Another thing that female artists get to do more is go on live and just fuck around, and their audience is still so attached to them. Like, female audiences are so attached to the female artists so much that like they can do damn near whatever, and like you guys still love them.
Yeah, I agree.
So like, if you see your favorite female rapper on a live stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it make you care more to listen to her music after or less?
Oh no, not me. No. I mean, when you go on live, I'm probably not even about to go tune in for real. That's just. But I'm not like everybody else. A lot of girls do that. They'll be in the live and be like, oh yeah, that might influence. I want to go watch her video now.
Really?
But, yeah, like. But that's what any artist, like, if you see some niggas on live or beefing or some shit, you gonna want to go click their link after that, see what they got going on.
Yeah.
I feel like that's everybody though, so it's just like.
Yep, I watch every live when they niggas arguing.
And it make you just want to go see what's going on.
It used to be crazy in the early 2020s. Going on live and watching people beef was like the number one thing.
Oh, that's because them niggas used to be dumb. Them niggas used to shoot niggas on live.
Yeah. They used to go crazy. Like pull up right now type shit. used to be scared watching those lives. Like, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, it's if you really pay attention to, like, even for instance, you always see a fight break out, like random, like whatever. But the most recent one, obviously, Gmo Stacks and like Skilla Baby at Ford Field, right? Where like I think Skilla slapped somebody, and then like, you know, after Skilla slapped that guy, and then Skilla got two people on him at once, and all that shit happened. It's all on video. It's going crazy. One thing Skilla said in his live afterwards is like, all you're doing is making me bigger when you guys try to attack me in public. Like, all you're doing is making me bigger when you guys do stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. How do you look at that? Like, when you look at a situation of, like, it is going to help, obviously, but do you want to be a part of it, though, is the question. And is it a necessity? Is beef a necessity for your career to progress? Or is circumstances like that?
I mean, I feel like some type of beef, maybe a little rap beef, but, like, to me, I don't want to be surrounded around it at all. Especially in the way 2023 going, they not like, after the Travis Scott shit, like, niggas don't nobody want shit like that going on at the events.
What's Travis Scott shit?
Remember the little festival that got shut down? I forgot, like somebody
died while they were there or something.
People was getting trampled and shit, and
yeah.
I think they was poisoning people.
Oh yeah, drugging.
And he had like funded the whole festival and shit. So like they put it all on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shit. Where was I?
Basically, using incidents to boost your career. Not that you're purposely doing it.
I just feel like it blackball you. Basically, that's where I was getting. I basically feel like it blackball you. Don't nobody want that going on at the event. I'm not booking nobody that I know that a fight might happen at my event.
Yeah.
I want people to think. If I'm the event thrower, I want people to think, oh, I'm about to go to Tito event and have a good time. Go home, get drunk as hell, go home and go to sleep.
It only push people like career if that's what you pushing.
Yeah, if you're a nigga like I'm not even gonna put no names out. If you're a diss rapper, you diss dead people all day, your music, that's a good thing for you. Yeah, that's a great thing for you. Like, you know what I mean? But if you're not, because they already blackballed before they even do that. You know what I mean? They blackballed before any altercation because they are a diss rapper. Like, you're already violent. You're dissing dead people.
That's the part that's scary for most people, is that your dream before you started rapping, like Tito, was probably to get as far as you can, mainstream, be one of those guys that's like on the charts, right? And because of the success of social media and the fact that you can get publicity and boost your career, but it hurts your mainstream appeal or chances of getting to the mainstream, you take those risks sometimes if you feel like things aren't going right. So let's say you were rapping for like 5 more years, right? You were rapping for 5 more years. You got, I'm just throwing out numbers. You're making $80,000 a year off music. You're 5 years in. You got recognition in the city. People fuck with you. But you just didn't, you couldn't hit the next leap. Do you sit there and go like, all right, we're going to keep trying to figure out how to get to the mainstream? Or an opportunity comes where like, damn, this dude doesn't like me, and there's cameras around, let me go see something, and like, let me boost my shit up real quick. Like, do you look at it, do you take the opportunity to do it? Like Jesse Smollett or whatever, the Smollett guy that fake hung himself or whatever.
He fake hung himself? Oh my goodness.
He made it seem like he was a hate crime against him, like he got Ku Klux Klan members or something like that tied him up and beat the shit out of him and put a noose around him, and then he ran home and then took pictures of it and posted it on the internet. And then everybody figured out it was all a lie, and he set himself up.
I do remember that. That's crazy. I didn't know about the fake hanging himself part, though.
Yeah.
I gotta get my vape from behind the couch.
Oh, I bet you do think.
So while you going out there, just stall them for a minute while we move the couch.
What was he talking about again? Oh yeah, so some bullshit where this guy lost his vape and we spent about 20 minutes looking for it.
So do you think vapes are the worst thing in the world or no?
I think so, man. I think the chemical infiltration on the system is dangerous. This should be I think it's a sign from God that you should stop vaping, bro.
He does this every day.
What, looks for vapes?
Yes, and then goes crazy if he can't find it.
Tito, bring that mic closer, man.
Man, I'll be going crazy.
You sound like an addict.
Yeah, like, how you gonna paint that picture of me?
Hold on, I ain't paid nothing.
No, I don't want to hear that.
All
She's
right.
telling the truth. You know, one thing is women don't lie, bro. I learned that. Unless they're cheating on you.
Women lie, men lie.
No, women don't lie unless they're cheating.
Women lie,
I swear, women do not lie unless they're cheating. If a
lie.
woman is telling you something, she's 1,000% of the time telling the truth. And if you listen to what she's really saying, she's trying to communicate something to you. Even if she's being over emotional, she's trying to communicate something to you as the truth. Unless she is cheating. When she's cheating, she's lying. She's gonna lie in the craziest dimensions and all things you can
So
say.
you got all the experience, huh?
I used to get cheated on, like
Yeah,
I used to.
remember you told me last time?
It used to be a schedule when I used to get cheated
You
on. Like,
remember you
like,
told
it's
me?
it's the 28th. I'm
You remember
probably
you
getting
told
cheated
me you
on.
see your girlfriend? Remember you told me you see your girlfriend like twice a month?
My ex, not my current girlfriend. My ex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to see her. No. I used to see her once a week, fool.
Once a week?
I used to see my ex once a week. Bro, she lived 45 minutes away, man. It wasn't easy.
Every week?
Once a week, every Friday, we would see each other. In the beginning, it was Tuesdays and Fridays, but
How
then
many niggas did you catch her cheating with?
I caught her. The first time I caught her messaging a guy about getting a massage from him.
So,
Okay.
but last time we went viral for that conversation there.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
How many times should you see your girlfriend a week?
Yeah, and you said your girlfriend went viral. You said your girlfriend seen you once a week.
Yeah.
How do you feel about you seeing? How you feel about, like, yeah, you seeing your significant other once a week?
Me?
Yeah.
Once a week? If I seen you once a week, I would think that you cheating.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's just say he wasn't cheating and he was just working his ass off. Would you be like, all right, I'm still going to stay with you? Or would you be like, all right, no, I need more time from my significant other?
You know when somebody
Would you
working
cheat?
their ass off, though. No, I wouldn't cheat. I just leave if I feel like it's that deep. But I feel like I know if you working. You know when somebody working versus when somebody just.
I guess I can't really ask you that question.
Yeah, I don't.
If he should have asked that question. Hey, ask her the question.
What? You don't read
How many times should you see your significant other every week?
every week,
Yeah.
3 times.
3 times a week you should see your significant other.
3 the lucky number.
3's a good number.
3 in a row or 3 different days?
3. It can be 3 different days.
Yeah, 3 different. I think 2 is
3 days
good.
back to back. If you, it's gonna be back to back 2 days.
I personally think 2 times a week of seeing your significant other is fine. I think 3 is like probably optimal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, there's some couples that it's 6 days a week, and if they're not with each other, they're on the phone with each other. And there's those types of relationships too. I could never do that shit. I need my.
Oh no, you over here sending shots. I ain't with you 6 days a week, so me being on the phone with you ain't no problem.
What are you complaining, Tito?
No.
He is.
Bro, this is the time. If you have a problem with your girl, this is the time to tell the world. If you got a problem with your relationship, this is the time to tell people.
Bro, so look. You on that bullshit.
Who, me?
Yeah.
This is the
Why
time.
you trying to get me beat up when I get home?
No, because think about it. You have no other opportunity in your life to talk to somebody else that has nothing to do with your relationship, about your relationship. And for the whole 1,000 people that see this to know about it. This is the only time you're ever going to have this opportunity. Because think about it. Who's going to ask you these types of questions that mean nothing? Besides me.
I got a sweetest day gift.
Oh, what'd you get?
A PS5.
No way.
Yeah.
You gave him a PS5 for Sweetest Day?
Yeah, I decorated the room up and everything.
Bro, she's a keeper, son.
Yeah.
A decorated room with a PS5. What'd you think when you seen everything?
I was happy as hell because I was like, shit. First of all, I wasn't going to really get a PS5 because I was just like, shit. I was really going to wait for like GTA 6 to come out or some shit because I don't really play shit else. But shit, I always wanted one low key. And then shit, I was really happy. I was really just happy. I really would have been happy if she would have got me a card or some shit though, cause ain't nobody ever really got me shit for Sweetest Day. So.
Damn, that's sad.
You know what I mean? Like, shit, when I just got something, I was happy as hell, nigga. I feel like a little kid.
Yeah, bro. Is that, has Tito ever gotten you anything?
Yeah.
What's the most meaningful thing Tito got you?
I don't know. He give me shit like every week.
He gets you stuff every week?
I mean, like, yeah, we got our days where we just be chilling, but like, yeah, he gives me stuff all the time. So.
Damn. I don't be buying my girl shit.
He used to give me flowers every time he see me.
Oh my God. So you guys are really in love. Flowers, PS5s. That's like, there's no... Yeah. So you guys are happy when you see each other.
Yeah, it's not no miserable shit.
Yeah, we do shit like you know how you probably go to the movies with your girl or something. We don't do that because I probably fall asleep. But we do shit like go to pop-up shops and shit.
We go look at plants, and we go to hills in the summer and just sit there and look at the sky.
You paint me out as a soft ass nigga, not cream puff. I ain't no fucking cream puff.
Yeah, we do stuff like that. We just do come up with stuff.
Caring about this girl and shit.
What?
No, I'm kidding, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
You would never think that Tito treat his girlfriend right.
You don't think he's Tito's... People don't look at him as a sentimental man.
Mm-mm.
At all.
Nah, if you know him in real life, you know that he's, like, sweet. But if you was just listening to his music and you don't know who he is, you probably be like, yeah, this nigga don't give a fuck about Yeah.
Yeah, them be my inner thoughts. I let them out in the booth. So I ain't got to do it until I got to, yeah.
That's fire. Yeah, I have a belief that there's, two sides to every person until they transform into being a one complete person. And that's what I think an artist is when they're in the booth, it's one side of them, and then in their real life, there's another side of them. Like, that's how I look at most people. Even, like, anybody, though, just, like, there's just two sides to everybody. That's what makes it hard for couples to stay together is because, like, sometimes those two parts that you love about each other are talking to each other, and then there's sometimes where that one person's side that you hate is out there, and then they can kind of go back and forth between the part that you don't like about that person, and you gotta...
To a certain extent, when you're an artist, you're just surviving. Like, you're looking over your shoulder all day.
Yeah.
Making sure you're safe. You making sure you're safe all day.
Get on it like a little bit more.
Oh, I thought you said you found my breeze.
No, that bitch is gone.
Nah, bro, we gonna move the couch. I felt that bitch. It was on the little thing, and I was trying to grab it, and I didn't know the thing was gonna like split open, and that bitch fell down, and I don't know where it's at no more.
Man, your breeze is at the bottom of the ocean with Ocean Gate with the sub.
Nah, I need that bitch.
Listen, bro, you gotta get over it. It's like $15, all right?
Yeah.
It was a pleasure having you guys on, as usual, man. Is there any things you guys want to announce before we sign off?
Shit, man. Go stream Pack a Punch, man. You know what the fuck going on. Ha!
Is there anything you want to promote?
Yeah.
Why you looking at me?
Cause I just got stuck. Yeah, go stream Pack a Punch. I'm on there too, and then go stream Boss Ass Bitch. That's out there. Yeah.
Shout. We're at Parallel Sound Studio. Hello Visuals Shooting Productions. We're out.
Hi.
Peace.